Hello and welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be going through the impact of content marketing on businesses. So you might be thinking that content marketing is just throwing up a blog post on your website every now and again, but you would be wrong. Content marketing has real return on investment. So while it's normal to be apprehensive about making an investment in something that seems entirely hypothetical, the statistics don't lie. So for example, web traffic growth. Companies that have active blogs have on average 434% more index pages than websites that don't. So more content, simply put, equals more traffic. Content marketers have seen 7.8 times higher growth year on year in unique site visitors, put down simply compared to their competitors, simply put to content marketing. So if you've got a relatively small budget and you're trying to compete against huge multinational players in your industry, content marketing can be a great option for you because content marketing attracts 3 times the number of leads than paid search advertising does across the same period. So more crucial is that it costs 62% less to execute content marketing against any other campaign type. And its longevity is there as well. If you post a brilliant piece of content that has long-term impact and long-term value, regardless of the changing in the external environment, your customers can then, or even your target audience can then find that information 3, 4, 5 years down the line and draw on that information to then bring it back and generate more leads down the line from something that you posted a fair while ago. Again, you have higher conversion rates. So brands that regularly use content marketing can expect conversion rates that are 6 times higher than any other campaign type. And that kind of is huge for especially small businesses where they haven't got the budget, they haven't got the time to spend, they haven't got the huge teams that can create all this content. So having a piece of effective marketing that will keep generating those leads and keep generating those conversions will just help your business grow at a much faster rate and keep those leads in your sales funnel for when you really need them. So you are, as I said before, if you post a piece of content that has kind of that longevity and that long-term future view on it, you are going to be in front of your audience with that single piece of content for potentially 4, 5, 6, 7 years. As long as basically your target audience has that issue, you will be there to provide them the answer. And as kind of a piece of research found that you have more chances for your brand to get in front of your target audience with 45% of all internet users reading posts on blogs on a daily basis. So that kind of you're getting in front of your target audience's eyeballs and kind of staying there as well. So especially for kind of B2B brands, especially, content is important. You might think that you're selling to a business, but at the end of the day, people are still buying and still making those final decisions. They are still making the decision on who they're buying from, and after all, so reaching those specific people is crucial in attracting that audience and attracting that those sales. So 80% of business owners and executives prefer to learn about brands through articles rather than seeing the same exact brand in an advert. And 41% of business-to-business buyers consume between 3 and 5 pieces of content from any single brand before talking to a member of the sales team. So if you've got if you're putting out one piece of content every 2 years, it's not going to have the same effect as putting out a different piece of content every 3 to 4 weeks, which will keep your customers engaged, your target audience engaged. And then they can then see how it was gonna how your business can help them even before they speak to an actual person in the office. It provides content marketing also provides thought leadership to your target audience. So having that credible library of content that signals your authority and expertise draws in decision makers to your brand and establishes trust before they ever speak to a representative of your company. So 60% of buyers have said that thought leadership convinced them to purchase a product or service that they would never have considered before, which is huge for many businesses, especially small businesses. So these are just a small number of figures that you can kind of aim to achieve when you put momentum behind your content marketing activities. However, like everything in marketing, before you start, you need to have a strategy in place. Identifying what you want to get out of your content marketing and what it means to your business will help you keep the content you produce and disperse it across all online mediums that you have access to. For example, there's great content marketing examples from both big and small brands across all types of industries. For me, a great example of content marketing in action is from Cleveland Clinic, who established content around its values of putting patients first. So the aim was to have all of its 40,000 employees engage with this value and live it every day. And to do this, they created a video called Empathy, the Human Connection to Patient Care. And this video was distributed internally, but was then posted publicly online through their social media pages and the company's blog page. This resulted in huge growth on their website and on their blog, and they now have over 6 million visitors each month to their blog, which is a huge growth. The video for that, the empathy, the human connection to care, I'll play now for you so you can just see what I'm talking about. So that simple use of repurposing of content, even from kind of that internal view to using it as an external piece of content for their target audience, was a huge win for their content marketing team. They understood the audience, both the internal and external audiences, which sometimes differ quite drastically, and created a piece of content that resonated and had a lasting impression. So content is the route to deliverance from kind of that death from spam approach that still persists in many marketing organizations. You'll see some marketing agencies where the social media feeds have no correlation to the websites that they run, or all the branding is off across different pages on the websites or across print, their print brochures and the website. But they will still continue to just kind of bombard you. And this kind of throw shit at the wall and hope something sticks. It hasn't worked for a long time, and is kind of even dying down a lot more now. But if you take advantage of this business opportunity, you have a lot to gain for your business simply through putting out effective content that your audience wants and will engage with. So thank you for viewing this video. If you like it, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in a future video.